I lived in a neighborhood, and Ann lived in the neighborhood, and then before Caroline moved back from Birmingham and Eric moved back from Birmingham, and around the time Mary Catherine was thinking about moving in, we bought a lot to move out, but I get accused of moving out of the neighborhood because they're all now 3 in the exact same neighborhood that I used to be in, which is not true. It's kind of like the political thing. It's not true that I ran. We live a long 5 minutes away from them now. So
and you're right beside mom and dad.
right beside mom and dad, basically, yeah. So we do a life now is we all get together a lot, a whole lot, whether that's at mom and dad's house, whether that's at one of our houses. You tend to host probably the most, I guess, or aside from mom. But we have a Bill Sill golf tournament. I didn't grow up playing golf. Dad didn't play golf, so I never played golf my entire life until I met Eric, who is now Caroline's husband. So I kind of handpicked my brother-in-laws a little bit, as weird as that sounds. Eric was a friend of mine. We were college roommates, and then I knew John, although we weren't great friends in high school. He was a lot older than me, and so.
John will go cricket.
Yeah. So, but I did know John growing up. I did hook them up. They were both single, wallowing in their misery and saying they couldn't find anybody. And so I was like, okay, you two are two good-looking people. Why don't you two just start dating? So, and then Brian, I didn't know Brian, but Brian was good friends with John.
Yeah.
So we are, or I am lucky that we have three cool brother-in-laws, and so we hang out. I often tell people we would be friends if we weren't family. So we hang out anyway. And we do have a golf match now because Caroline's husband, Eric, is a golf pro. So we now play a golf match where me and Ann's husband, John, play Eric and Brian. And me and Eric are probably the most competitive. And so
Brian's probably the least.
Brian's probably the least. He just wants everybody to get along and have fun.
Yeah.
It gets very competitive.
It does get very, now the kids are all into it. We have a belt. We should have brought the belt. But we go on trips together usually once a year. We call it a Bill Sill trip, the brother-in-law, sister-in-law trip. So we try to go on at least one if we can every year. Outside of just like going to the beach or whatever, hanging out around here, we try to just, the 8 of us go somewhere. This past couple months ago, we went to Vegas. And we had a great time. Y'all had never been to Vegas.
We had
We've never been.
So I go to a real estate conference every year, and Chrissy goes with me, but Ann loved Vegas.
I did like Vegas.
Yeah, so there's a lot. There's 17 of them. Since the 3 of us live in the same neighborhood, the younger crew is constantly, going to each other's houses and
riding bikes.
Yeah, playing, and so it's almost like we have groups, right? We have like the older, college age group and kind of the teenage high school group, and so it's it's fun.
Brian's got him into hockey.
Yes. My husband, the Canadian, has gotten everyone into hockey. I believe almost everyone has jerseys.
Yes.
Go Leafs. I am now saying, never watched a lick of hockey in my life. So.
Now you know all the rules.
Oh, our boys play hockey now. Sports are all over the place. We've got
A lot of golf.
golf, volleyball, basketball.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Cheer, yeah.
Church
17,
basketball is a
yeah.
big thing with all of them.
And as busy as mom and dad are, they come to a lot of the games.
When Dad comes in from DC, I feel like he and Mom usually will try to go to all the things, and then when Dad comes in, he's either at the volleyball courts or a church basketball game. And
No, Mom will literally go to like
yeah,
6 church basketball
Right.
games and one Saturday, Dad too, and then 4 girls volleyball matches. And
There was a funny story, Dad. Votes were canceled in DC, and we're kind of always like, is Dad in DC or is he, because we try to feed them suppers when Mom and Dad are really busy. And anyway, Dad's votes got canceled, and I remember texting Mom or one of them and saying, hey, do y'all know where Dad is? Do y'all want to plan for supper? And anyway, Mom said, oh no, he flew out to DC. Well, I pull up for the tennis match at the high school, and there's Dad by himself standing there watching. My daughter was just about to play. I was like, Dad, are you supposed to be at the airport? He's like, oh no, votes got canceled. I have an extra hour. I don't have to be at the airport. He literally left the airport, came, watched the tennis match, and then went back that night. He might have caught a volleyball game in between and then went back that night. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think it's special that he tries to show up whenever he can.